folk music that you play there? What is that? How do you call that folk music?
I think it was Studs Terkel who asked Big Bill Brunzi, did he consider his blues music to be folk music? And Big Bill says, well, never heard no horse.
Don't hesitate. It could be your ticket to a new tomorrow.
Constant battle with the dangers in your head, urging you towards things you're not ready for yet. Just as the willows are reaching for the water, you're searching for the answers, baby, why bother? Because you are bent out wrong to assume everything would just go on like the ponies dancing to their favorite songs, spinning up and down in hopes that I'd come back around on this merry-go-round. You pick the lock, hopes of getting inside, telling your way between the things I'm running behind. Just as the water needs the sky, searching for the answers, baby, why? Because you are bent out wrong to assume everything would just go on like the ponies dancing to their favorite songs, spinning up and down in hopes that I'd come back around on this merry-go-round. Ooh, and they say time heals every open wound, but you and I both know those words couldn't be less true. 'Cause when I close my eyes, all I see is you, and I may have bent out wrong to assume everything would just go on. Now I'm dancing alone to my favorite songs, spinning up and down in hopes that you'll come back around on this merry-go-round. Ooh, and ooh, merry-go-round.
All right. The show is Horses Sing None of It. My name is Ralph Litwin, and our guest is Emily Barnes.
Hello.
Welcome
Very
to the show.
nice to meet you. Glad to be here.
Nice to have you. That was a great song.
Thank you. I chose it because there's reference to horses in it, so I thought it was very fitting for the show.
Thank you. Can you tell us a little bit about where you grew up and how you came to music?
Let's see. I spent the first half of my life in Maine, living right on the coast in a little town called Camden, which is beautiful. I still go up there all the time and visit family. And then my parents moved me here when I was in elementary school. So I've been living right outside of Blairstown for the past, I don't know, I guess over 10 years now. It's been a while. So that's where I call home now, is a little town called Johnsonburg. And I just always loved music from the time I was little. So my first instrument I ever played was clarinet. I guess the recorder, like everybody else, we all learned recorder in school first. You know, that's when I really knew. But when I started playing clarinet, and from there it was just game over. I tried to learn every instrument I could, and started writing songs when I was 15 or 16. And here I am, a lot of years later, still doing it.
We're glad you are.
Thank you.
What else would you like to sing for us?
I'm going to do a song. I'm actually in the process of recording my second full-length album, second full solo album. I have a full-length duo album out. My duo partner, Mike Hers, who was on the show a couple years back, which is kind of how I think the first time I heard about you guys. So I'm going to do a song from my upcoming album, Let in the Light. This is the title track from it, and it's due out, I think, this fall, if I can finish it that quickly. So yeah, this is Let in the Light. I've been counting the steps I've been taking, trying to keep you an arm's distance away. I have been tracing these floors I've been pacing, trying to keep this at bay. Baby, ooh, maybe I want to love you right. Baby, ooh, maybe we all need cracks to let in the light. Who am I kidding? I have been falling all the way from the highest branch. I must refrain the sound of your name. To fear I want to take hold of your hand. Baby, ooh, maybe I want to love you right. Baby, ooh, maybe we all need cracks to let in the light. I have to keep part of me tucked away lock and key. Throw my worries to the window, lose them at sea. I'm in trouble now, darling, don't you see that you have found the key? Baby, I think maybe that I want to love you right. Baby, ooh, maybe we all need
Very pretty.
Thank you.
You've got some nice artwork on your arms.
Yes, I have quite a few tattoos, most of which are musically related, actually. I guess that's not that surprising since I play, but I have a whole musical garden, is what I like to call it. There's a whole bunch of instruments on here, and birds. I like birds. I have a couple songs with reference to birds in them. So,
Nice.
yeah.
What else would you like to play for us?
Let's see. I guess I'll do another newer tune. Yeah, I'll do this one. I'll keep the capo there so it stays a little better in tune. This goes out a little bit. I used to spend a lot of time up in the Adirondacks. When I first moved to New Jersey, my neighbors had a little cabin up there, and I always remember listening to the loons on the lake. I don't know if you've ever been to the Adirondacks before, but really early in the morning when the lake is very placid, you might just see like one lone loon and just hear its song. So now that I'm older, I appreciate it more than I did back then. And so I like to call this song the Loon Tune. So it really doesn't have a real name, but I guess maybe that's what I'm just going to stick with. But this song I wrote because of that, if you would. So this is the Loon Tune. And I can't turn off the switch when the light bulb goes off. It feels just like there's a jubilant tie, but the plaster is set in my weary bones are on the bend again. So come feed me serendipity. Keep coming for me, 'cause I am hungry for good morning sun and good morning moon, good morning sweet Adirondack gloom. Sing me your song, tie up into the dawn, so fog is lifted from this journey I'm on. And I can see it all clear, 'cause I've washed the windows, pulled the curtains, my dear. Storm clouds, they're lifting off the rolling sea. My temperament's shifting, it's setting me free. Come feed me serendipity. Keep coming for me, 'cause I am hungry for good morning
this journey I'm on.
Thank you.
Great. If somebody wants to find out more information about your recordings and your appearances, they can go to what website?
EmilyBarnesMusic.com. And on there's live performance videos. There's, some songs that you can put an MP3. So if you want to listen to them, burn a CD, you can do all of that on the website. So you can listen all the time. And I'll definitely put something up from this as well. So when it's out, I'll have a link on there so they can watch this again if they want to, whenever. And so you'll get lots of airtime on there,
Great.
which is great.
Thank you.
So you can see the interview and find out more about the show. So it'll all be on there, which will be cool. Yeah. So and then my tour schedule's on there too. So I'm all over the country. Do a lot of playing, a lot of touring and traveling. So you can definitely find out about my travels on there, since there's not too often that I'm local anymore to these parts. So this is my first real local appearance in quite some time, which is great. And so I'm glad it's here. A nice homey evening.
So you're traveling a lot.
I am. I have a transcendentalist band named Ralph Henry, after Ralph Waldo Emerson and Henry David Thoreau. Two of my favorites. So it has a bed and all that fun stuff in the back. So we travel over the country. I was gone for most of the summer this year, traveling, and in the spring I was on the West Coast, and I made it to Texas and a bunch of other cool places performing this year. So I'm hoping that by next year I can just do that the entire all 12 months, not just a few of them. So
Great. Good luck.
thank you.
My middle name is Henry.
Is it really?
Yep.
Oh wow. So my van may secretly be named after you. Who really knows, right?
Who would have thunk?
That's so funny. Good name.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What are you going to play for us now?
Let's see. I'm going to do a tune now that I wrote about a coffee cup. I drink a lot of coffee. So it's not actually about the cup, but inspiration can be found from just about anywhere. And this is the song that really made me realize that. It was really early. It left the infamous ring on my countertop. And out came this song. So it's called Uncertainty. I think this one's probably my favorite that I've written so far.
Pour a cup of coffee, hope I made it strong. Leaves a ring on the countertop that'll probably sit too long. And I'm drinking from my flowered cup, but all the flowers died now. All that's left are thorns there, sitting by my side, but the sun still rises. East each morning, leave me lonely without a warning. I don't know. Another day spills together, leaving dewdrops on my feet. I can't shake this feeling of impending uncertainty, and I'm painting it by numbers. All my pain has dried now. All that's left are scales of monochrome, black and white, but the sun still rises in the east each morning. Believe what you know is true. But I'm still banking on my same sky being blue. But the sun still rise each morning. Leave me lonely without a warning. I don't know.
Great.
Thank you.
Our time is running out.
Oh, that went fast. That was really quick.
Yeah, when the tape starts rolling, it goes quick.
It doesn't stop.
So I think I'm going to play a little harmonica on this last song of yours.
Oh, I would love that. This is going to be great. What a special treat. Thank you. Yes, this is a song, I'm in a duo as well, like I said, called Closer to Home, and we have an album out as well. That's just pretty cool. I mean, it was so much fun. I did the artwork on it, so it's like, it was just a really fun project, and just playing in the duo just is a completely different feeling than playing by yourself all the time, and a really welcomed one. And Mike Hers is a great writer, so I'm honored to get to write with him and play with him. And so this is a tune that we wrote together called Color Me. And it's kind of about just, viewing life like a box of crayons, if you would. It's viewing it simply. So, I'm excited you're joining me. Thanks for having me.
Our pleasure.
All right, ready?
Yep.
And could control my hands. My mother, she gave me a box full of crayons, and I gazed at the pages. The face is so bland, the outlines of mannequin life. And I reached in and grabbed the first few I could find. I remember she told me, stay inside the lines. I drew the sky gold and the stars red as wine. They spilled out onto the blank clouds. Now I am grown in both years and height. I have drank in the darkness, I've soaked in the light. And I held to that string when the wind shook the kite. And for those who see me just black and white, color me sunshine, color me alright, color me any way that you would like. Color me kindly, color me gently, color me straight out of black and white. Color me sunshine. Take it away. So always hurry up, you gotta make it on time, or your world will erupt. So you fly down the highway, lead foot on the gas, ignoring this beauty you so often pass. You got plans in your head, these things that you'll do, but that 9 to 5 life's got the better of you. Each side of your head holds your barricade. decay. It's full of resentment, and red is the shade. And color me sunshine, color me alright, color me any way that you would like. Color me kindly, color me gently, color me straight out of black and white. Color me sunshine. Always moving forward, ferociously fast.